Namaste, Jaypal. In my younger days, when I was traveling abroad, it was a customary practice that you exchange your money for dollars. Because dollars, they get accepted everywhere in any nation. And I was really surprised and a little disturbed to see that my currency is not accepted in places. But these, no one's currency, that means I'm going to a different nation, not to yours. And where also I have to pay in dollars. Or where also dollars accepted. Either I should give in the local currency or I should pay in dollars. I was just confused. Why should this be? Then, of course, I inquired and found out that this is a kind of mistake that took place in post World War area. Details are there. But that still is the case. Then, with the European Union came in, then euro becomes, but really not an alternative dollar. But then later only, I found out that you do transaction in dollar, and each transaction the US is getting its bonus or something called as commission. I don't know how serious. I don't know to what percent. But then each transaction what we do in dollars, a portion goes to the US as commission. Why should I? It's my money I pay to buy something of someone, and when I do transaction in dollars, why should he or me give a commission to the US? Why other currency is not currency? But then this has become the status of dollar. And then so much so everyone was trying to trade against dollars. And this continued. With the European Union, of course, something changed. But then Europe just belongs to. It just belongs in the sense, just obeys the big boss and US, because many of the systems are under the control of the United States. So there should be some alternatives. Subsequently, then nations like Bharat were trying to trade in our own money, especially with Russia. Now, we will trade in our own money because only thing that we can buy it from outside. Among us, we can use our own money, isn't it? So it's quite possible. We will make a value of our money, the rubles and against rupee. We will make our own. At least we can buy and sell among ourselves. So that is a good breakthrough, and now with many other nations this is quite possible, and I think we are doing it. I don't know the details. You have to search and you can find out. Now BRICS, suddenly there was a talk that BRICS shall make their own BRICS currency, in which trade can be done within BRICS nations. These things should come. Let people trade in their own money, and let people trade in their own terms and conditions, not in someone else's terms and conditions, in someone else's currency. That should be real healthy kind of trading, not in through someone's money. That actually is funny and ironical. My money I can't buy. I have to purchase somebody's money, and then with that money I have to purchase this. And that man has to sell that money to get his money. This, of course, should have not been the case. There should be something else, and this is not rocket technology. These people can sit and work out. And the domination continues as the US would refuse to let the dollar down. Their interest, of course, their interest. You can't blame them. You give them a stick in the hand and ask them to beat you, and they beat you. And the moment you resist, they will be formidable. You have to resist that also. Then only you will get some kind of independence. Some kind of independence somewhere in the future. You can do away with this in time. As the case stands now, the influence and the authority of dollar is gradually coming down. So there is a possibility of other ways of transaction taking out. Crypto is quite possible. And see, we in Bharat have got this united payment system, the UPIs, digital payment we have. It's not a great, again, it's not a rocket technology for used to automatically convert. Suppose I want to buy something from a different nation, I spend my money, and the site, we have the QR code scanning, etc., then it will automatically suggest that in your currency you pay this much for this thing. That can easily be done. So why should there be dollar coming in between? Suppose I want to buy something from Sri Lanka using Sri Lankan rupee, or Nepal using Nepali rupee, and I can pay them directly. When the site through which I make the payment can suggest that if you want to buy 10 rupee worth, or say 50 rupees worth something from Nepal, then you pay 49 rupees, Indian rupees. That can be, or maybe 50 rupees if it is equal, or whatever is the difference. Pay 25 rupees in Indian currency, which becomes 50 in Nepal, or something like that, depending upon the fluctuating markets, and they can market and they can adjust that. Depending upon the date of the fluctuation in that, this can automatically happen through a system, which again is not precision bombing through windows like the Brahmos did. Not that great technology, but people can do it, and should be possible. Why should one depend on dollar currency? We can make, these days in Bharat, people hardly carry money in pockets. Many people don't carry money in pockets. You just go with it via mobile phone, and you make all the payments in mobile phone. Every point you can pay. There's no place in the city that I live that you have to give money. 1 rupee or 2 rupee also. You pay it digitally. You don't have to carry money. If you don't have to carry money, we don't have to carry. We don't have to pay in dollars also. We have our money, that's sufficient. And it's not going to take long time that the monopoly of dollar will come down, but that is needed because of the kind of upper hand. The upper hand with the bullying attitude of the US should be brought down. They should try to treat people in equal terms. As I've told some time back, give respect and take respect. That should be the attitude. The sovereignty of a person or small nation, maybe the nation is only 5 square kilometers with 300 people living there, they also deserve respect at par with the largest nation like Bharat, which has largest population in the world these days, should deserve equal respect, because per se nation, that's it. And that's the kind of respect that you should give. Then they will automatically love you. We need love, not respect. You can eat respect. You cannot eat respect. So dollar should be looked at in an appropriate manner. Don't take it serious. Don't take dollar serious. This should come down. We should find alternate. And no matter how the US struggles to keep dollar as the dominant force, they won't be able to succeed because time is changing. Time is changing. With change time, changes will take place. So the supremacy of dollar should be coming down in due time. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.